Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the CUF Uncensored.
Exciting?
Always.
Okay, I guess it's exciting.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Alright.
They're excited. We're all excited.
If they're excited, they got problems.
Yeah, well. You're watching a couple nerds talk about Star Wars.
Star Wars RP at that.
Yeah, really. So this is Jedi Weapons Master Murdock Shan.
Hello, and as always, Jedi Master Arden Brandwyn.
Greetings.
So,
How you doing?
it seems that we get a lot of responses on the JVS site.
And on YouTube and
The
wow.
YouTube, yeah.
I'm just going to say wow.
Yeah. Well, far more than we actually intend to keep getting, which is great. We love it. We're not going to say anything bad about it. We love it.
When we're watching the views going from, 5, 10 to 60, I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, it's actually really justifying. And I know it's a small amount of views compared to some of the other people that put out vids, but for two guys at RP on a couch with a space blanket, it's actually really cool, and we appreciate it. So we want to thank those people that continuously. Yeah. And there's some people that deserve new shout-outs.
Our first is.
We wrote this one down so we could say it properly.
It's Dune Ta Coral.
Dune Ta Coral. Sounds like a bad chain restaurant. Then we got Mutar or Mutar. I'm just gonna go with
call him Tomater.
Just saying, that's he's gonna get called Mater.
It's Mater.
And obviously, Raven still wants shout out. So.
Raven's a shout out slut.
Yeah, he's a shout.
We got Tomater, the media whore. We got Raven, the shout out slut.
And actually,
speaking of Raven,
Raven and Bria Shadowlight
are
Maya Whitelight.
Maya Whitelight's daughter Bria, who was born on her own call and was actually kidnapped from our planet right under our noses. Man, that was a storyline we missed. We really screwed that one up.
Yeah, but they're back and they're RPing on our planet. Go check it out. It's actually, I've been reading through it. Without the writer's permission, I don't want to go over it too much, but I will say that it's some good stuff. Please go check that out. And that actually brings us into another thing. We're going to tell you about an update involving Murdock and Arden. And Murdock has challenged Arden
to a duel
in the GBA, the Galactic Battle Arena. Bring up the Criff on.
Yes, I believe that was the exact challenging words. So the lightsaber combatant
the public
wants to challenge the Force user.
Wants to challenge, but the public wants to know: are you going to pony up?
Oh, hell yeah!
All right then. So see, now we got a challenge. Now here's the thing: I've never actually fought in the GBA before. I know he hasn't fought in the GBA before. So what we'd like to do is those that do fight in the GBA. Or some GBA judges that watch this stuff, give us some pointers on what we should do.
Help, tips.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make it as epic as possible. Two long-time RPers going at it. We know how to write. We just don't. We don't know how to. Some other stuff that we have never done.
There were some rules in the GBA that we don't use in the normal storyline dueling.
Yeah. So if you could, we've read them over and we understand them, but if you could kind of give us pointers on how to throw that stuff out there,
we'd appreciate that.
We'd appreciate it. We'd actually like that a lot. And that actually goes to another storyline.
And then we'll go right into our storyline.
Do you like our segues here? We're actually trying to segue now. We're getting cool. But the CUF and the PI.
Epically. Yeah. I find your lack of wind disturbing.
My lack of wind is disturbing.
I can't do Vader's voice. Sorry. We'll get a Vader voice bite for that later.
Yeah.
The CUF has become the official Jedi Order of the Phoenix Imperium.
Yep.
Now, these two factions have actually been longtime friends since the beginning of JVS.
Yep.
We'll get into this on the CUF backstory, but the CUF was actually founded on Dantooine in the original series, and Dantooine is now a PI world, and we've had mutual protection pact, for between the two of us with all of our planets for a while.
Long story short, it was just the next step.
It was the next step in an ever-evolving relationship.
Yeah, and we're both maintaining our sovereignty. Yep. CUF is going to stay the CUF, PI is staying the PI. It's not a merger. More is a more closely related working relationship.
Right.
So that way the PI wants to expand and have a Jedi Order, and so this kind of gives them a Jedi Order to kind of help keep the peace, and if they need some extra help and stuff like that, then we can provide that.
So quick announcement. Any Jedi that is a member of the PI that wants to be part of the PI's Jedi Order, come join the CUF.
Yeah, join the CUF. And that goes for any Jedi out there. If we're actually one of our storylines we're going to be working on very soon
is going to be uniting
the
entire.
We want to be the Jedi on the JVS site should be the Jedi Order. It shouldn't there shouldn't be a million Jedi Orders. It should be the Jedi Order.
I'm okay with all the Jedi factions. I like all the Jedi factions, but I think a member of each Jedi faction should be on a council as a Jedi Order to keep everyone in the loop and working together.
Exactly. So I think that's the biggest thing that we need to do right now. Yeah. Also, there's going to be the HHN on Saturday. Yep. Hollows News Network.
We're getting a studio for that. So
we're actually looking on renting some studio space from PBS for about a half an hour to an hour to do that stuff. So get us your news story. We're going to try. The first one's probably going to be done on this couch, but after that, we're trying to get that PBS space. It seems pretty easy to get.
We'll throw a desk there with a couple pieces of plywood.
Yeah.
The back of the couch should work.
Yeah, the back of the couch should work. So with the pretty much submit your stories by Friday, please. We need to have them. And HHN, our Saturday stuff, can only be successful if you, the community, helps us out a lot. So essentially, we need those storylines.
Yep. We've got our anchorman.
Yeah, we've got our anchorman.
Victor.
No, we're not gonna. Yeah, Victor and Marcus. We're not gonna spoil the story there.
No, we're not. And we're going to. We have one final note we'd like to get to before we sign off here.
Yeah, and PO.
Yep. Okay, 2 final notes.
Okay.
PO.
Goodbye reference.
Yes.
Losing one of the best high counselors that any of the councils have. He's a great man. Actually, took the PO from being a semi-usable thing to one of the better functioning daily use councils in the thing, including the patent office is amazing. He's a great guy. Put a lot of time and effort into it, and we thank you for that. He's looking to be replaced by a couple guys that are equally as smart. But patent office is running pretty efficient right now, so we want to thank all those guys that volunteer their time to do that, and all the councils in general. And I think best, beyond that, is there? You said you had one more thing you want to go over?
Yes, Stridle needs to pose.
Yeah, quit being lazy.
We're going to harass his wife. I'm telling you, we're harassing the person. We're going to harass his wife.
Yeah, next time we have to say this, we're actually going to email Caitlin.
Yeah, we're going to email his wife and get her on him to post.
Exactly.
We've been waiting for 4 days. Come on.
Yeah. So there you go.
How long does the storyline take?
But I think if Straddle doesn't post, the reason is because I can't hear him over how awesome I am.
Yes.
So, but as always,
over the sound of how awesome we are, hear you, we cannot.